welcome back. Welcome back. This is a Let's Chat session. Hope everyone is having a great day. Thank you so much. We're going to give it a few moments to see who joins before we get started. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're feeling good. Hope you had a great weekend. So we're going to give it a few more moments, okay? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great morning, a great day so far, whatever your time zone may be. Make sure you hit the like button, y'all. Make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already, and hit your notification bell. Okay. Hey, Heart Soul, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Heart Soul. Thank you so much for all that you do, Heart Soul, and any other of my mods that may be in the house this morning. Thank you so much for your patience and all that you do. So, everybody, if you would like to share something that's new or something that you got on your mind, you know, please do so. This is that time to do that. I may pull an oracle or so, depending on what everybody is sharing. I may be pulling some cards, not many, because this not like a reading, but I will pull some cards. Great, thank you, Empress. I'm doing well. Okay, cool. I'm so glad to hear that, Heart. So I'm so glad you're doing good. I'm glad to see you in the chat today. As always. Have you got all your shelves up for your owls? uh, you know what, Heart? So I am actually working on something for that. Excuse me. I have so many, and I have been working on that. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do it, but I'm gonna get it done. But I do have them safely tucked away. I'm actually gonna be changing these two out and try to, display the other ones because I want to be fair. I want to be fair and show the rest of the family. So yeah, thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. And I haven't forgot. I still got the owl family that you gifted me, Heart Soul, and I'm so grateful. But I will be switching these out soon. Have you looked out about to get a wall unit? I've looked into it. I need to look more into it. That would be a great idea. Yeah. I've been busy. I've been really busy, with trying to complete my classes and different things. So I kind of got a little sidetracked. Excuse me. And just like yesterday, I out of nowhere, I got emailed for two full readings. I'm like, what? And it was late. So, I just been getting work like that and different things. A glass one so you can see them all. How far are you off with your classes? Um, excuse me, y'all. I know what's going on with my throat this morning. I am two more classes. We got this week, which is on Tuesday, and next week, and that's it. That is it. It ends next Tuesday. If all goes well, we're supposed to be doing the home inspections. So hopefully that'll happen between this week and next week with the home studies. So yeah, two more classes. Thank you, Heart. So I'm happy myself. I'm happy that we've almost finished. Me and the other families in the class, we are nearly finished, and all my paperwork is in. It's been a lot of paperwork, but all the paperwork is in. So now it's just a matter of time. As far as like the home study, as far as matching, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm still very much excited. A little scared, but I know I'll be fine. I'll be okay. And just looking forward to great things. I'm always, thinking positive, moving forward, and just doing great things. Um, yeah. Don't be shy, y'all. You can chime in and share what may be new going on with you, or what's going on with you, or anything on your mind. So make sure you're doing that. This is your time. I want to emphasize that. Have you Heart soul, has everything worked out for your grandmother? Thank you so much for asking. Yes, my grandmother is doing a lot better. I'm glad you asked about that. Thank you for asking. She's doing a lot better. We had still have had there was that investigation going on. So it's I feel like it's midway now, or more than midway of being completed. Don't know what the plan of action is moving forward, but I can say that her living situation has been better. She's been doing better over there and stuff like that. And it's just been, a lot better than it was. There are you can I noticed the divide, um between her daughter that lives there and her daughter's children. Now when I'm over there at my grandmother's house visiting, of course, they don't speak to me, which that's okay. But I get that they may feel like they need to side with their mom. You get what I'm saying? Even though they got to see that my grandmother's doing better, but you know how it is. It can be a compromising situation, especially if your mom was guilty of doing something to somebody that can't really do for themselves like they used to. So her children, my aunt's children, they don't speak to me. I noticed that the other day, but I trust in God with that. God's got that. and I'm not going to worry about it. Hey, Heart, so it's good to hear. I bet deep down she would be thankful for what you did. Yes, it's hard for all parties. Oh, yeah. Heart, so yeah, yeah. I definitely feel, my grandmother, she has altered mental status. So, but when she's lucid, when she knows what's going on, I'm sure that she's grateful that I stepped up for her like that, and I knew what the consequence was going to be. I knew there was going to be a consequence that was going to make some family members upset. But when you're standing up for justice for someone or for yourself or anyone, you better be prepared to lose people, because most times people don't like to be called out. They don't like to be reprimanded. They don't like to be chastised. They want to be able to do whatever they want to do, get away with it. They don't want you questioning. They don't want you doing anything. So when you come in, when I say not you per se, but I'm saying when a person comes in and says, hey, this is not right, this is not fair, blah, 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 and you just, that person that is being told this, they can feel challenged, like, what, so I'm not even mad at my aunt per se. I just try to stay out of her way. I try to stay out of her way. I try to stay out of her children's way. They'll always be my cousins. The thing about it is, even though they're not speaking, she'll always be my aunt. They'll always be my cousins. You know what I mean? So these are things that I trust in God with. I trust in him and his timing and how he does things. And the things will get better as the children grow up. They will see your inner power and understand why you had to do the right thing. Yes, I understand. Yeah. Yeah, Heart. So yeah. Yeah. Hey, Ela, how you or is it Leah? How you doing? What's going on? So Heart, so I am like, I'm very thankful that I was in a position. I'm very thankful that I was in a position to help someone that couldn't help themselves. You know? Okay, cool, Leah. So, and my grandmother needed assistance, and I don't regret that, not one bit. If it means that I have been able to have more time with her and seeing that she's healthy and happy when I visit, and I've been able to, make some changes for her, there's no way that I'm going to regret that. I don't regret anything I've done. I don't. I don't. But a lot of times people will stop speaking because they may have stopped speaking to me because I have shown a humongous amount of power that a lot of people are not really into showing. You know what I mean? Heart, so you have a nursing background, right? I have a medical field background. And my mom is a nurse. I have another aunt that's a nurse. So we have medical field backgrounds. A lot of people don't know, but I've been in the medical field for nearly 20 years. Let me be careful because I want to tell my age. But I was very young, when I started out. But yeah. So I do have a background, not direct patient care, but I'm, very much knowledgeable on certain health situations and everything. And guess what? Outside of just having a medical background, I'm experienced in how to treat people. you know, you don't have to be educated to know how to treat people because you know how you want to be treated, right? We all know how we want to be treated. So treating someone else correctly shouldn't be an issue, but for some, it can be. Um, yeah, yeah. The investigator, Heart, so the investigator did call me, with my grandmother's. situation, and I was very honest. You know, you have an old soul, so you could be 1,000 years old. So age is nothing. I know, right? I could be 1,000 years old. You're right. I have a very old soul. Very. So I'm talking. I know. I've always had one since I was um a little girl. You know, when you grow up mostly around adults and you play and stuff outside with your friends, but when you're mostly around adults a lot, you tend to be a lot more mature than your peers. And I've always been the one that people come to and talk about their situation. Just like, and I know I don't know everything, but I guess it's the peace that they feel whenever they can come to me and talk about anything. And so, yeah, I'm a person that I stand for what I believe in now, for sure. I stand for what I believe in. Leah says, I walked out on my love for breadcrumbing and walked back in today to find he's in due for an arranged marriage. I love him so much, but he doesn't want us. I figured he was my twin flame. Leah, be glad that you know the truth now. I know that saying, I know it's probably like, you probably looking at the screen like, what? Be When people show you that they are not for you, or they are not in a position to really see you, you gotta be grateful that they're showing you that. Hey, Heart Soul, same for me. I know exactly the way you get that. It's the same for me. Yeah, Heart Soul, yeah. Yeah, so I don't feel like I've done anything wrong. My conscience is clear. I just don't think they're really used to people standing up to them and saying no. No, you don't get to treat somebody like that. You know what I mean? No, you don't do that. You don't get to do that. I don't think they're accustomed to that. So when a person comes in and they say no, and they're being fair, because I'm never gonna not be fair when a person's being fair. It hits different because it's like, oh my God, this woman is pointing out the truth. This person is speaking the truth. I can't be mad. I can be mad, but what am I mad at? Because whatever she doing, it's for the betterment of somebody else. And I could see if I was coming in there trying to run everything, starting drama. Nah, I'm just like, yo, this is not right. This is not right. You know. Hey, Cozy. Harso said, let's it's best to find out now. Leah, it's best to find out now. Save your love and time to find the right one for you. Exactly. Y'all, let me tell you something. As bad as it hurts when people they don't they don't show you love back, right? Or it seems like they want to go off and be with somebody else. Y'all, it hurts in the moment. I know it's easier said than done, but you got to be happy that they showed you that. Because right when they show you how they really feel, they, they're not wasting any more of your time. Because you can't make a person love you. You can't make them stay with you. You should never try to make a person stay with you or love you. I was with somebody 5 years. We were engaged for two. No, 1.5. A year and a half we were engaged. He decided he didn't want the engagement anymore. Just one day he just up and I, as hurt as I was, I let him go. I was like, okay. I said, okay, I'm gonna work on my healing. I'm gonna work on myself. I'm not gonna let this defeat me. I told myself that I'm not gonna let this defeat me. I'm gonna do what I need to do, and that's what I did. And I committed to my healing and all that stuff. Did he try to reach out to me? Yes, but I didn't care nothing about that because you just told me you didn't want to be with me anymore. So I accepted it. So when you get to a place of accepting, And then you'll be thankful. I'm so glad, man. I'm so glad. Knowing what I know now, I'm glad he got his behind up out of here. Out of my face, out of my space. Because he didn't deserve to be there anyway. So I'm glad. And I hope he's doing well. I hope, if he's with somebody, I hope it's a great relationship. I don't want him. But I'm happy that he moved on. I'm happy that he got out of my way, you know, because I'm on the other side of it. So I see it different. When I look back at it, number one, I wasn't a good version of myself. And two, it wasn't a good situation. It wasn't anything that I needed to be in any longer than what I was in it. So never try to make nobody stay with you or love you or nothing. Just let them go. They want to go. Bye. Sometimes you need to say bye before they do. Shoot. This life is short, y'all. This life is short. And worrying about somebody's son or daughter that don't know how to act is not the way. Hey, heart, so let it build you up. Use that power for yourself. I find the hard thing is people do not communicate right. People seem to think we are mind readers. That's true. That's true. Miscommunication is major. A lot of people don't communicate clearly about things, or they don't emphasize real stuff. And so that's not your problem. As long as you are communicating effectively, we can't control the actions of others, and we shouldn't want to. So that's not your problem. That's not my problem. The only thing we can do and the only thing we can't control is ourselves and our own actions. We can't control another person. I don't want to try to control somebody. I just don't. It's too much energy. It's too much work. The only person you can control is yourself. Is yourself. Is yourself. You're fresh out of a breakup or a separation. Feel the emotions. Feel the emotions that come with it, because it can put you in your feels a lot. But make sure you're doing things to improve your situation. Make sure you're doing things to improve yourself. You know, make sure you do that. Hey, heart. So if people try to use body language, the thing with body language, it can have many meanings. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. I know, like with me, if I'm around somebody, most of the time, I'm pretty secure in decisions I've made. So if I'm around somebody and they start squirming around, they got this nervous energy, they moving around all crazy. You know what I mean? That tells me more about them. That tells me that they guilty, you know, of something, or my presence make them feel uncomfortable. Now I don't have an issue with them, but if they moving around all fast, being all weird and all, you know what I'm saying? That lets me know that they got something. There's something in their spirit they're not at peace with. Hey, Cozy, gotta set boundaries and stick to them, because I'm going to show you only once how to treat me. Respect, honesty, loyalty, open communication with equal give and take. Thank you so much, Cozy. That is so true. And you shouldn't have to keep telling somebody or showing somebody that you deserve respect. 1111 on the screen. Y'all, I don't care who it is. Family, friend, foe, neighbor, I don't care. Lover. You put it out there that one time. And if somebody keeps disrespecting you, they're already telling you they don't value you. They're showing you they don't value you. So you can't keep subjecting yourself to that. It's going to tear down your emotional state. Just pick it all up and leave it. Leave them alone. If they showing you that they don't care about your feelings, they showing you that they're not really in it with you like that for the long haul, Leave them alone. Do not keep trying to get this person to see your worth, to see you. Don't do that to yourself. Do not do it to yourself. Blessings or a lesson, either way, roll in order it comes. Yeah, yeah. And we have to be willing. We got to be willing to um recognize what we need to do um in a situation. And I'm telling you, anytime you're standing for what's right in a relationship, a friendship, or anything, be prepared to lose some people. Somebody gonna get mad. There's gonna be somebody that's gonna support you, and there's gonna be somebody that's gonna get mad. And you gotta know how to differentiate what you need to do from what you don't need to do. Okay? I share a little bit of my story with y'all. Standing up for my grandmother was a huge milestone for me because it didn't seem like, outside of me and my mom, my brother, it didn't seem like anybody else was really standing up for her safety, her well-being, and all these things, right? So when I took a stand, even against her children that are 20 and 30 years older than I am, my aunts and uncles, that's major for me. So that let me know how much influence that I have, because I started out talking and talking about it. But when I noticed that my talking won't doing anything and I got quiet, I proceeded to get quiet, get quiet and get busy on trying to figure out how to help her in this situation. And that's what I did. That's what I committed to do. And I'm going to always stand for what's right. Even if it means I lose everybody else. They don't want to talk. They don't want to ride with me. None of that. But I got to stand for what's right. I'm going to always do it. I don't care who gets mad. If you get mad, if you get mad at a person for standing for what's right, then guess what? That person knows that they're wrong. Because think about it. Why would a person get mad if you standing for what's right? It makes no sense, right? Hey, Cozy, what I've learned on this journey is sometimes the things or people you want most is just not for you. It can't go with you. Ooh, Cozy, you on the money today. That's so true. Some people, some things cannot go with you. Thank you, Cozy, for that. They can't go with you to the next level. So I'm going to hit on that situation there. If they keep rejecting you, or it feels like a rejection where they don't want to talk, don't want to do this, don't want to do that, guess what? You got to accept that. Just accept it. You don't understand it, but just accept it. Accept what's going on and say, God, be with them. Be with them. Okay? And let the Most High take care of that. As long as you know you haven't done anything malicious to the person and nothing like that, when you standing for what's right and you recognize that person can't go with you, pray for them and release them. Pray for them and let them go. When you realize you can't get along with a person, you got to let them go. You got to leave them out there. Just let them go. Just do what you do, and just be who you are. Because somewhere in there, it may not happen today. It may not happen next week. But somewhere in there, they are going to see your value. They don't want to admit it. They may not want to admit it. They may not want to give your props, but deep down inside, they know you telling the truth. Cause they do introspection. They look at themselves. So they go and they look at what they've done. They look at their actions. They look at their work. They look at everything. They look at everything. And for me, when I realize that I can't get along with you, when I realize that you're not good for me, you're not healthy for me, you gotta go. And that's a lover, a friend, a family member. You got to go. Because that's showing and telling me that I can't trust you. I can't deal with you. I can't do nothing. But I'd much rather for you to go on than for me to disrespect you. You know, because I don't want to disrespect anybody and get bad karma back. And that's how all of you have to be. You know, let people go. Let them go, y'all. It's just not. It is not worth sitting up arguing with nobody trying to get them to love you or accept you. If they don't want to deal with you, cool. They don't want to deal with you, guess what? There are plenty of people that do. And that's okay. They don't have to deal with you. I know you're like, oh my God, that don't sound right. But it's true. If they don't want to talk, they don't want to hang with you, they don't want to respect you, they don't have to. But guess what? You don't have to stick around and deal with that. You just don't have to do that. You don't have to stick around and deal with what you're dealing with. If you feel that a person is not for you, you got to respect that. Respect their patterns, respect their movements, and move on, because there's so much more life to live. And we only get one chance to live this thing called life. After that, that's it. It's a wrap. When you're no longer here, it's a wrap. And do you want to spend your days worrying about somebody that don't have it together? No. Hey, heart. So, see, I'm a romantic. When I'm dating a person, they know it. I always talk my feelings out, good or bad, so the person knows how I feel. Now it's very hard if the other person hides their feelings. Heart, soul. I'm gonna put you on a little bit of game with that. Don't ever change who you are, heart, soul, because you have a great heart. Don't change who you are. But the next time you get in a situation where you're dating, see how much that person tell you about them. Before you say how you feel, see how, and then you follow suit. Match their energy, because you've been giving out so much of your heart and soul, like your name, The next situation you get in, still be you, but just don't give so much so much out, and just see what that person is on naturally when it comes to you. Because you deserve that. You deserve that. Hey, Cozy, you wouldn't live in the house that a river flows through. So why cry one over someone who doesn't choose you? Yeah, it hurts, I know, but let the river run dry and move on. Yeah, you got to move on. You got to move on. That's without a doubt. Person don't want to talk to you. They don't want to deal with you. You got to let them go. And check this out. This is where it gets interesting. If the person has rejected you, whether it's family, friends, lover, it don't matter now. Rejection is rejection. But always keep your heart open and say, if this person ever needs me, and what I mean by need is there's a situation that you can do to save their life, or they need assistance, not financial, but if you're in their presence and you're able to help them with the need because they don't have anybody else or they're suffering, tell, make it a point to yourself to say, I have to release this person, but if we cross paths again, and if they need me, I am willing to help them to get, to save their life or for safety or something like that. I won't leave them hanging. That doesn't mean you got to give them your money. That doesn't mean you got to let them move in with you. I'm just saying, have that heart that you're still capable and able to help them like you would a stranger. You know how you'll see a stranger in danger? You might not go and do a lot for them, but you'll call 911 for them, right? Or if you see somebody that maybe, hasn't eaten for days. I know sometimes some people will say they don't have money, and they may not, but they want the money to buy alcohol, right? No, I'm talking about somebody that really you can see they're homeless, they don't have nowhere to go, and they haven't eaten for days, and you decide to help that person. You're gonna be blessed for that. Cause a lot of times when they really hungry, they're gonna take the food. But you got some people out there that say, "Oh, I want the money." That's because they probably want the money to get alcohol. Not all of them, but I'm just speaking. So if you are really helping somebody going through a tough time, and you know how you would do someone that's less fortunate, think about this person that's rejecting you in the same way. If they were in a situation, you're still able to help them. That's the heart that you have. Don't change that about yourself because they over there acting crazy. Don't do it. Hey, Cozy, I wear my heart on my sleeve, but I've learned to wear sleeveless shirts with certain people. I'm an open book, but some chapters are private. Hey, yeah, that's fair. I used to have my heart on my sleeve too, but then I realized that there are a lot of people that um don't deserve that heart like that. And the more we learn how to value ourselves, we quit giving so much away. We quit giving so much away. Cause I'm the type, I sit back. I do a lot more sitting back, and I want to check out the energy of the person. I want to see how they really feel about me. Let me see. I'll match the energy now. I don't want them to be doing all the work, but because I know how I have been in my past, I am a lot more reserved, and I just want to see how a person really feels about me before I match that energy or probably do a little bit more than I need to. You know, don't ever get ahead of somebody. Either meet them where they are or stay one or two steps behind. When you start getting in front of a person, that's when we lose focus. That's when we start doing too much. That's when we become more emotionally involved. And it's you putting out way too much energy, and this person is not really doing that. Meet them where they are and not a step ahead. Yes, you gotta meet them where they are. Absolutely. You got to meet them where they are. And it is okay if people don't like you or don't want to talk to you. It is okay. It's not nice, but just know they have a right to that. They got a right to it. And trust in God that He will make everything all right. He's going to make everything good. I promise you that. I promise you that. Some people need to get mad before they get it together. That's life. That's life. That is life. Some people got to get mad before they get it together. So, just know that. And just know that you're not in it by yourself. And there are lots of situations that will be presented to you with people that are cowardly, that or may not be as evolved as you are. And just, meet those people where they are. Hey, Cozy, let me hit this sub button because I like your vibe. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love yours as well. Thank you. Yeah, y'all, you got to be comfortable letting folks go. You gotta be comfortable letting folks go. Cause I'm telling you, when it starts compromising my peace of mind, I try to talk to the person. But when I feel like they don't want to deal with me, shoot, you think I'm gonna stick around for that? There's too many people that want my vibe and want to be around my energy. Why I'm gonna keep right on? You know what I'm saying? It's just like I used this example before. Think about when you plug your cell phone up, right? Or any device that you plug up and it gets to 100%. In the past, I have actually been where I want to keep myself plugged to people that didn't need, act like they didn't need me, right? So here I am giving out all this energy. They still plugged up to the charger, which is me, and I'm giving out all this energy. See all that wasteful energy, and they already at 100%. They acting 100% because they ignore you. They are treating you like they don't need you. So unplug and go somewhere else. You know, I'm just saying, you're giving all that extra energy, all that extra time, all that extra work to somebody that clearly they feel like they'll be all right whether you there or you not. And when somebody is comfortable not dealing with you, hey, I mean, what you do? That's okay. You gotta be okay with that stuff, y'all. I know it hurts, but if you ever get to a place where you're okay with people not speaking to you or people not dealing with you or whatever, you be so much better off. Because there's so many people that are on that kind of time where they're at like, there's a lot of people like that. It's human nature for some, it's behavioral things for another. So you got to take care of you. You got you for the rest of your life. You know, you got you for the rest of your life. And I'm just going to say, be prepared to lose people when you stand up for what's right. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. But the people that drop off, they just don't have it in them. They don't have it in them. They don't have it in them to stand for what's right. That's the problem. And people shy away from strong people too. When you a person that you can stand for what you believe in and you really walk that walk and talk that talk, y'all, people scared. Some people are terrified of that. They will stay out of your way. They're like, oh, this is a different one right here. They will stay out of your way. Trust me. I deal with it all the time. And just let them stay out of your way. Sometimes them staying out of your way could be the best thing ever. It could be the best thing ever. Hey, Cozy, if you lose someone by finding and standing up for yourself, then they was never meant to be in your energy anyway. Yeah, that is so true. If you stand for what's right, I'm so glad you said that. If you stand for what's right and that person get mad at you or they leave you and you standing up for what's right and you standing up for what's right when it comes to you, huh? You know, you gotta let it be. You gotta let it be. Let them be. Hey, heart, so say what you mean, what you say. I always have people doing the opposite game, so I just keep on swimming. Yeah, yeah, because think about it, y'all. Think about this. If a person or people are showing you now, not just them telling you, but they showing you that they don't want to deal with you. Think about it. It doesn't matter how it got to that situation or not. They are showing you that they don't want to deal with you. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Because I'm trying to, this is a message for somebody. Think about the fact that you dating somebody or you're friends with somebody or something, and they are showing you that they don't want you around. And the way people show you they don't want you around, they don't respect you. They don't check on you. They don't fulfill what they told you they were going to do. They don't keep their word. They try to make you feel like you're insignificant. They want to treat you any old kind of way. All those are forms of rejection. And when somebody is treating you like that, stop showing up for it. Stop showing up for it. Hey, Harmony, you don't have to keep asking people, why don't you talk to me? Why don't you like me? Why don't you this? Why don't you that? If they showing you these things, y'all, accept it and keep it pushing. Hey, Cozy, stop listening to the words and pay attention to their actions and patterns. Yeah, exactly. Because people will show you. And if you look a little closer, you'll even see insecurities in them too when they know that you're right. You'll even see insecurities in them when they know that you're a good person, when they know that you're right, when they know they have mishandled you. What I'm telling you, y'all, a lot of people, my clients, they write me, oh, how can I tell when somebody did me wrong? First, once you get past the emotional piece, because we all are emotional, feminine energy a little bit more emotional than masculine, but we still all have the same emotions pretty much. Once you can like take your feelings out of it a little bit and you look at the situation, the person that is not speaking to you or not dealing with, however it is, that person, let me tell you something. They already know what they've done. They already know what they've done. They know how they behave. They know how they act. All of that. So if they are showing you that they don't want you, I hate to put it out. I'm just gonna put it out there. If the person's showing you they don't want you, why keep asking them about it? Why? They already showing you that. Today I had the revelation: men who just want the cookie give me more energy than I'm getting from this current man. Oh, okay. So, you asked the question. So, yeah, that's normally intuition telling you. Yeah. Yeah, cozy. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Everybody's different. Everybody's personality type is different. We all don't respond the same way. And that's why when you get to know people, you have to get to know their patterns. You got to get to know their ways. You got, because everybody's different. I met people that are outgoing, outspoken, and I met people that don't really say that much. You know, literally today, the man popped up trying to book me a flight. I want to talk. I want to call. I want to talk. This other dude, he barely giving me breadcrumbs. I'm over here. Harmony, to be real, it's all about what you want in a situation. You know what I mean? It's all about what you want because, you know, that's really a situation, and you gotta say to yourself, if the person is breadcrumbing you, um, you know, so it's really all about what you want in that situation. And we have to be careful that we're not attracting the same energy because you could be attracting the same energy, don't even realize it. You know, some people willing to do all these things. Well, okay, that's great, but are they going to maintain? Like, I'll book you a flight, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll call you every day, I'll tell you beautiful, I'll tell you this, tell you that. But okay, so if we get together, you still gonna keep doing that? That's what I'm saying. I mean, you gotta look at it. That's why we have to get to know people. You know what I mean? Because anybody can tell you that do this, take you shopping, blah, 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 blah. But how long is that going to last? Like the energy, how long is that going to last? If they after one thing, or if they after just clout or attention from you, it probably end up being in another breadcrumbing situation. You see? So a lot of times when we want to attract different, we have to change our mindset. We have to ask ourselves, like, what kind of attention do I really want? And what do I really want out of a person? You know? Because you're going to have men that tell you beautiful, or people telling you good looking, you this, you that. That's life, you know? So it's got to be more than somebody telling you you look good, you this, you that. I want to take you out. I want to blah, blah, blah. Cool. We know men are very visual creatures. We know women are emotional creatures. So, um, you know what I'm saying? When you get to a place like with me, it doesn't. I appreciate a man telling me, "Oh, you're beautiful." I appreciate that, you know. But I also know that I'm beautiful within myself. I know I feel like I'm beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to hear other men tell me that because I feel beautiful in myself. So he got to come with more than that. He got compliments are nice. Gifts are nice, trips are nice, but you got to come with more than that with me. Cause I'm like, these things I can do myself. I can take myself on a trip. I can buy myself this. Okay. That's monetary gains and all this kind of stuff. Where are you at vibrationally? Where are you at emotionally, mentally, spiritually? These are the things that are going to have longevity. Not you trying to buy me. All that stuff is nice. When we get together, if we get in a relationship, yeah, I want you to remember my birthday. Yeah, I want something, like any other woman, Valentine's Day and all these things. But what else? Are we a match vibrationally? Are we a match emotionally? Can you respect my emotions? Respect when I say no. If I tell you no about anything, are you going to be able to respect my boundaries? Or if I tell you I'm not ready for certain things, no matter what it is, can you respect that boundary? Or are you going to get mad and storm out and go try to find somebody else that's you'll be able to do whatever you want to do with? See, these are the things we have to. That's why I say you got to look beyond. You got to look beyond what somebody is trying to use to impress you. Okay? Got to look beyond that. Yep. If I'm in a situation, now this is me, my perspective on dating and getting in a relationship. If I'm in a situation, can I depend on you no matter what time it is, no matter what day it is, to come through for me? Granted, we all got jobs and all that. I'm talking like, are you going to try to do whatever you can to help me in my time of need? Or are you going to have all these excuses? See, these are things we got to think about when we're linking our energy with people and calling this person your boo or whatever. Can that person rely more on you than you can rely on them? Y'all, it's deep like that. You got to think about it. You got to really think about it. When you thinking about sharing your energy with people, especially as you start getting older, you got to look at that thing like, what am I getting out of this? Just a good time. Somebody sitting up calling me beautiful all the time and buy me a gift every now and then, take me out to eat a little bit. All these things I can do myself. So what else you got? I'm just, that's nice. Don't get me wrong. But can we connect? Do you really care? At this point in the game, I'd much rather have a stable person that can take care of himself, that, loves the Most High, number one, but can take care of himself, number two, respectful, all these things, has morals and values, hardworking. I'd rather go get ice cream with that dude, ordinary dude, just like that, works hard, attractive, and all those things, know how to treat me, than to be sitting at a 5-star restaurant with a jerk. Okay? Because what I know is the dude that's just invited me to get yogurt or ice cream or coffee or whatever, I don't know. Maybe he didn't have the money to take me out like that at that time or whatever like that. But I can tell just with that he may be just trying to really get to know me versus somebody trying to wine and dine. I'm going to buy you some lobster, buy you some steak, blah, 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 blah. After I do all that, then I get something in return. You know that crazy stuff? I'd rather go get ice cream or coffee with that person to have a little conversation. Be honest. We're human beings, so we all want we all want intimacy when it's time. We all want intimacy when it's time. But when you got somebody coming and wine and dining, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Y'all, you already know what they're trying to do. They already telling you. They're showing you. Hey, Cozy, on my off or down days, can I look to you and know I'll have comfort? Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. And you got to have somebody in your life that when life gets hard, When life gets tough, because it will, life gets tough, is that person going to be in your corner? Are they going to sit up with you when you get sick? Are they going to go and sit in the emergency room when you're not feeling well or when you're not feeling good? Are they going to sit with you in the emergency room? These things are important, y'all. Bump all this image crap, taking, going on trips, all that is nice. But I'm talking about when we doing life together. Because as you see in the news, in the media, you need somebody that's solid. You need somebody that's got your back. If I got a dire emergency, can I count on you to show up and come through for me? Even if you don't know what to do, but can I count on you to just come through? Hey, Luminous, thank you so much. Can I count on you to just come through for me? Even if you show up just to hold my hand, can I count on you if I call you to say, hey, I'm going through something right now? This just happened to me. I feel lost. All right, baby, I got you. Give me a few minutes. Let me put some clothes on. I'll be over there. Boom. That just give me chills because that's what I want. If it don't look like that, I don't want it. Period. I don't want it. I don't want nobody in my house, in my space, in my bed that I can't count on when I'm in trouble. Ain't no way. What you doing? What are we doing? You don't need to be in my house. You don't need to be in my energy or my bed or anything in my car. Nothing. If I can't count on you, when times get tough, and they gonna get tough, life happens to us all. Don't ever underestimate that. It don't have, and you don't have to be older either. All ages. Life happens. Can I count on you to really be there? Hey, heart soul, see, I do that for them, but I know they will not do it for me. That's why I let them go. And you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Yeah, Cozy, I don't care if it's hangnail or life disaster situation. Will you be there? That's right. I'm telling you, y'all, as you get older, see all that stuff in your 20s and early 30s and all that. No, primarily in your 20s when you kind of, some people are more mature in their 20s though, but y'all know what I'm saying. 20s and 30s, early 30s, sometimes people can kind of get stuck in the lavish lifestyle and all this take me here, take me there, all that stuff. And they get blindsided. So then when life happens and they've been dealing with a person like that, that person is fight or flight. They gone. They're not there like that. They end up having to call somebody else. But I'm talking about a real, in my case, because I am a heterosexual woman, a straight man. I'm talking about a real man that I can call. It don't matter when. And I say, look, ask you how you doing? Are you all right? Are you busy right now? He say, I'm a little busy, but I got time for you. What's going on? And I tell him the situation. He like, okay, give me like an hour, or can I call you when I get off work, or something like that. Cause I don't want nobody to get off the job unless it's a true emergency and I'm in trouble. But I'm talking like I can call him and he say, hey, give me like an hour or give me a few minutes or let me get off work and we'll check it out. We'll do that. Offer your time. Offer your energy. Not, oh, I don't know. Oh my God. I'm supposed to hang out with my boy today. No, no, no. Cancel that. Cancel that. I promise you, y'all, that's not going to help you get through life. That is not going to do it. When you're single, you don't have anybody in your corner, you can accept when there's nobody to show up. And you know you gotta go and have other resources. But when you sitting there got a whole man, as they say, or a whole woman, and you can't count on them, what are they for? A praying man, a trying man is better than a rich, self-absorbed man. Yeah, I'm telling you. The person don't have to have it all figured out because you don't have it all figured out. But if you can't call on them, then what are you doing with them? What are you doing with them? I'm just saying. That's how you know when somebody really love you. Is when they are willing to sacrifice. When they are willing to step outside of themselves to help you, y'all. That's how you know a man or a woman really loves you. When they are willing to step outside of themselves and still do for you and will not leave until you're good. Even if that man or that woman, in my case, a man, he say, I'm gonna come stay with you tonight. I know you got a lot going on. You know, let me just pack my clothes. I'm gonna come over there. We'll talk it out, go to sleep, and have a better day tomorrow. I'm good with that. I can't be mad at that. Hey, Luminous, or what bothers me too is when a woman, a man is in a love with their person and they neglect their kids. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. If you talking to somebody and they neglecting their children, you better run. Because if they can't reject their seeds, you best run. Because welcome to the rest of your life. Think about it now. If they are rejecting and neglecting their kids, what do you think they're going to do with you? And if you have children, what you think they're going to do to those children? And guess what? If you have a child with this person, they're going to still neglect them too. Think about that. Don't be thinking, oh, I'm just going to love him right. I'm going to love her right. They ain't going to do that. No, they showing you how they treat their kids, how they treat their mama, how they treat their daddy, even how they treat their siblings if they got them, how they treat their friends, how they treat the mailman, how they treat the cashier. They are showing you how they're going to treat you right then. Because people show us who they are early. We just don't be paying attention. And I can attest to that. Because the very thing that I would get those gut feelings on from the beginning are the very things that I noticed at the end. I'm like, God, I saw he was disrespectful. Oh my God, I realized, woot, woot, woot. Because they showing you. Luminous just said, women and men out there who do that, I will never understand that, and they neglect their own kids and the person they with, if they have kids, treat those kids better than their own blood. That's true. All day, every day. Some people are like that. But that's only temporary. Because you know what happens, Luminous? If they're with that person for a while, they start treating that person about like how they doing their own kids. They're just trying to impress that person. Give them a few months or a few years. They don't maintain that. Because that's the person that's showing that they don't care. They only care about themselves. Let one of those people, whether it's that woman or that man or those children, let one of them say no to them. They need something and they say no to them. They'll get mad and then they'll want to look up their own children. Y'all, it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. As a woman with kids and dating men with kids, I have a problem with women who allow or encourage men to neglect their kids. Yeah, it's not nice. Or when a relationship don't work out with the mom and the dad, and daddy stop providing for their kids and they get put on child support. Mad. But guess what? They have a responsibility to that child and that mama and daddy. Because there's some women that pay child support too, and that mom and dad need help. If that person, they still, that other parent is still alive and well, yes, they need child support to support that child. That child didn't ask to get to be in this world. That child did not ask to be in this world. So like, yeah, we can. You can be big mad going to the courthouse. How about that? Both of us gonna be just mad. I ain't mad. I'm just upset because you acted immature. Cause come on now. Yeah, they showing you. They showing you who they are. They showing you. So true. I've seen all of these situations a lot. Yeah, me too. I dated a guy that he was always talking about, oh, I don't know why um my daughter's mom, she's always talking about this and that. I don't know. She says she need more money, da da da. And I'm sitting there like, okay, I take the money to the courthouse, but she keep calling me and I think she want to get back with me and blah 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 blah. And so I put two and two together. I did. I put two and two together. I'm like, he keep telling me this for what? I just broke it down. So then I asked him, I said, why do you keep telling me about the drama between you and your you know, why do you keep telling me about the drama between you and your child's mother? Why do you keep doing that? Oh, I'm just saying, blah 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 blah. She keep right on, and I keep telling her I don't want her back. Let me tell you something. If you in a situation like that, y'all, you'd be surprised what they be trying to do. A lot of times when you got men or women that talk crazy like that, I think they want me back. They keep calling me, talking about, well, asking me what I'm doing. Number one, they try to get, they want to make you jealous because people normally don't. I mean, it may surprise me, but people normally don't tell the person that they're trying to talk to that their ex won't. You typically don't do that. They'll be fooling around with the person if they're a cheater, but they don't want that new person to find out for whatever. You know what I mean? But when you come to me and you tell me some craziness, there's a strategy behind that. So I figured out, try to make me jealous so that potentially I could help out with his situation. You feel what I'm saying? She want me back. She keep asking me about the family and saying um the daughter would do better if we were together as a family. Oh man, exactly, Luminous, for no reason. And he tried it. We weren't even together. We were just talking. And he tried to make me go against this woman. And I said, look, I can't say nothing about this woman because guess what? I don't know her, number one. And she's a mother. And she's another woman like I am. You telling me your side, I don't know her side. And definitely I don't know the truth. That's God's side. So I'm not siding with nobody, but I told him, I said, clearly your plate is not clear. You don't have a clear space for me on your plate. Okay? Your kid's gonna be your priority, but you don't have a space for me. So I need to remove myself because you're doing too much. It's like it's so that they can have their cake and eat it too, so they don't get caught if they aren't on good talking terms. Talking terms, the women. You mean okay, hold on. It's so they can have their cake and eat it too, so they don't get caught if they aren't on good talking terms. You talking about with the new woman or just the women in general? They were just, and then was he started, oh, my children come first, nobody coming before my kids. I never said I want to come before your kids, dude. I'm not even on that kind of time. Like the man puts the women against each other. That's so, it's so childish. Oh my God. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. I feel like when it's like that, I feel like, hey Lisa, when it's like that, then either one or two things. Either he's still dealing with the ex, or I don't know. Just I don't know. I don't know. But it was just so stupid to me. I was just like, and we were not even together. We were just talking. And he started out with that stuff. And it was just like, what are you doing? Like, why are you telling me about all this drama? Why? I don't even need to know all that. That's between you and her. Have nothing to do with me. So be mindful of that. They come in talking about that baby mom or baby dad from the beginning. That's gonna be a bumpy ride. It's red flags because a mature man wouldn't be putting all that baggage on someone in a talking stage. Yeah, you're so right. And it was a lot. It was a lot. So I've learned a lot along the way. And it was just a lot. He was just, I don't know, just seemed like, it just seemed like he wanted me to be jealous or something. It was just crazy to me. Cheated on with, got two of his pregnant. I would on Grace, whoever he was with at the time. When I needed a break, I'll call them to be like, don't you want to see your stepkid? Oh, wow, Cozy. Wow. Like he started out wanting me to be jealous. I'm like, what is this? Yep, I got tired of him. I really did. You can continue to put your comments in the chat, y'all. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Thank you so much. Cozy, my baby that cheated. I mean, okay, I got that one. Luminous, or what bothers me if mom and dad don't work out, but dad is good. Father, he moves on with someone new. The mom stays bitter, making the dad's life miserable on purpose, keeping the baby away. Yeah, that's messed up too. Hey, Cozy, yeah, they forget about the kids and the kids' feelings. Yeah, that's messed up too. That's messed up too. And this guy, he shared that that happened with him when he had been in a relationship, and the child's mom interfered or whatever like that. But I told him, I said, honestly, I'm gonna keep it a 100 with you. I don't think you handled your business. You know, you didn't truly cut it off and focus on your relationship, because you know, somebody coming into a situation that's messy, they're constantly arguing like that. You don't have room. That he I told him, I said, you don't have room for me. And I can see how you didn't have room for your last relationship, because you constantly arguing with this woman over your daughter, who is nearly an adult now. But y'all are so, you two have grown accustomed to arguing. You haven't ever broken the cycle. So by the time she turns 18, and then you two had no longer have anything to argue about, you'll always be connected because you got a kid together. But by the time your daughter turns 18, guess what? Y'all gonna feel so lost because y'all have spent all this time arguing and not truly moving on. You say you don't want to be together, but yeah, and still y'all are, y'all bickering because y'all used to do this way back when the girl was little, and you just got accustomed to dysfunction. That's all it is. So, you know, you got something to say, she got something to say, you got something to say. Uh if she, you know, if y'all trying to move on, y'all keep bickering. That stuff is childish, y'all. And I told him, I said, either you can go back and be with her, or just move forward. Now I knew I wasn't gonna talk to him anymore, but I told him, I said, either just go back and see if y'all can work that out, or you know, truly move forward and just do for your kid. You know, because this childish back and forth stuff is, I mean, when you get to these big ages, when you start getting older, you get to a big age, you don't have time for that. And who also wants to deal with a man like that? You want to get rid of toxicity as much as possible. If you already dealt with enough of it, if you're looking for a new love with a whole new person, yeah, it's very childish. Yes, luminous, luminous. Oh my goodness, yes, it's so childish. It was like it was like every week. We talked for maybe 2 months, and it was like every week he was telling me something else that was said or something. I mean, and I just, oh God, it was just so monotonous. Hey, Cozy, me personally, one of my baby daddy's mom tried dividing him from his kids, so I just started inviting her to all the parties and functions, and she had changed her whole attitude because she saw I didn't want him. I understand that. I understand that. Yeah, everybody has a different way of doing things. That was smart. That was smart. That was smart. Some moms and dads you can do that with, and then you got some you can't do that with. You can't do that with. I just yeah. So, and I told the guy, I said, you haven't created a space for you to move on. You're not ready to move on. You too busy stuck on arguing with somebody else, trying to prove a point. It's crazy. That's right, Cozy. Yeah. And he said, "Oh, she gonna if she find out, she gonna go on your profile and she gonna try to talk to you through Facebook." I said, "She ain't gonna talk to me." you know, I said, "I'm different. I don't do that. She ain't gonna be trying to intimidate nothing over here." So I don't know what to tell you. As soon as he told me that, I blocked her on all social media. I'm like, and I blocked his daughter too. I'm not about to deal with all that. And I did that because I know sometimes they'll go through the child's account. I ain't about to, man, I'm not dealing with all that. No. I feel like the new stepmom is good. I wish it was more normalized that the ex get along with more better mentally depending on the situation. Yeah, some situation you just can't get along with that person. Mm-mm. But you do have some mature people that can get along. You know. Yeah. So needless to say, I shut the whole situation down because I was secure in myself. I knew how I was gonna handle me. I already knew. I knew that I wasn't gonna be arguing with no other woman or nothing like that. I knew that. So, but I don't know what he been through in his life, but it didn't have nothing to do with me. Hey, Luminous, what topics have you guys had already before I come in? It's such a good talking session. I don't see much of these in the tarot community. Yeah, I see a few, but yeah, every now and then, Luminous, I pop on and we just kind of talk. That's why I call it Let's Chat. You can chat about what's new or what's bothering you, and gives people a platform to just vent. Hey, Cozy, I tried to be their grown now. Their younger siblings' moms be contacting me, and I have to tell them I'm not the girlfriend. What he do or don't do ain't ish do with me. That's true. That's true. You got a point, Cozy. I prefer not to deal with the child's mama. Now, if let's just say I get married to the father and they have a daughter together or a son together. I am mature enough to have a conversation if there's something go on with that child. I can have a conversation with the mom. But I'm not trying to be buddy buddy with no I'm not doing it. I'm not being friends with his ex. No. But I am mature enough that I can talk to her about her child if her child is in my care. You know, Cozy, yeah, he that guy told me said she gonna look you up on Facebook. She gonna be sending you messages. I said she ain't gonna be sending me nothing. Not me. I'm not doing that. I have someone I really miss for the life of me. I just can't get it off my mind. It's just been super hard overall for a while now. How can one call back their energy to themselves? It takes time. We have to do a cord cutting. It takes time. Guys told me, hey, he was just putting it out there. He was like, yeah, when she finds out who you are, she gonna look you up on Facebook and she gonna be sending you messages. I said, trust me, she's not gonna be doing that because I don't entertain that kind of stuff. I said, she ain't even gonna be able to find my profile. I'm not going back and forth with nobody about nothing. I don't have to. No one. What I look like, even though him and we've long been stopped talking. What I look like, she sent me, she sent me a message. Yeah, he doing blah 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 blah. He doing all this, da 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 da. And she's trying to argue with me. What I look like going back and forth with her. Ain't no way. Like, you ain't even worth that. Mm-mm. I'm not even on social media like that. Did it, guys? Watch. Oh wow, luminous. Yeah. Mm-mm. Not worth the trouble. And I told him, I said, whatever um unsettled disputes y'all have, whatever y'all got going on, y'all need to deal with that. Cause I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm not arguing with nobody. And I told him, I said, I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not, the thing with me, and I told him straight up, I said, the thing with me now, I'm gonna tell you, if she's if I have made it so that I don't want to deal with the situation and she come for me like that, I said, we're going to the courthouse. I'm not doing that. We will go to the courthouse. I don't need nobody trying to threaten me. All this stuff. Me and her both can go to the courthouse and she can explain to them why she doing that. Child, no. She can explain to the authorities why she want to harass me concerning you. You would do that? I said, absolutely. I believe in handling things the right way so I can, really make a difference. Don't play about stuff like that. That's right, Cozy. Mm-mm. Yeah. Mm. I can't even see myself going back and forth with no. I ain't about to do that. It is, Luminous. I ain't about to do that. And he acts surprised, You would do that? I said, yeah. I said, if I am not on social media and she somehow get my number or she do something like harassing me, we going to court. We going to go. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Not about to be sitting here messing with me over no person. Mm-mm. We got billions of people in the world. I'm not about to be no. Not doing that. I'm like, sis, he ain't that important. You can have him. You can have him. Mm-mm. Mad at me because your man. Shooting his shots is insane. Yeah. Yeah, we just get on, Luminous. We just get on like kind of like freestyle. There may be somebody to say something. It just turns into a session, you know. I don't want nobody's man. I tell him, like, I don't want your man. I just don't want nobody's man. Like, he with you. Why I want him? That's what I told this dude. I said, if y'all sitting up here arguing every week, y'all either need to get back together or figure out what to do with this situation. If you don't want her back, she don't want you back, then y'all need to find a way to move on and still just, co-parent. But if by some chance there's still something there, this is a guy that I was talking to and actually liked him, but I'm mature enough to say, hey, clearly you don't have room for me, so maybe y'all need to try to see if y'all can work things out. I just told him. It didn't work out of all these years. I doubt if it'll work. I said, well, why bring somebody else into the mess? Thank you so much, Heart Soul. I'll see you next time. Have a great one. Yeah, we're about to end the live in just a few moments. Mm-mm. I said, because what you doing now? I told him, I said, all this right here ain't worth it. I said, I want you to be happy. Even if it's not with me, go back to her or something. Because we're not even together. So, yeah, I like you. I was interested in you and attracted to you, but shoot, your interest is not here. You all over the place. You're not in a position to love me properly. So, you know, it is what it is. And sometimes we got to do that. Sometimes you got to let people go. Send them on their way so they can find themselves. A. Kelsey made a post and said he's shooting his shots and I ain't dodging the root child. Worst post ever. 4 chicks went in on me. It was just a random post. Yeah, I don't post nothing. I'm not even on social media, period. I'm on YouTube because, that's my job and that's what I do, but I'm not even on. I don't post nothing. I like to be MIA. I love it. I get so much work done. The friends that I do have, I just love the fact that I'm able to control how much energy I put out there. A lot of people, they don't know my business. They don't know what I'm doing that's new, and I just like it. I work better behind the scenes. I realized that. And I'm in that mode of, I think I said on Instagram, disappear for like 3 months and work on yourself. I'm in that mode. Every now and then I do that. So I'm in that mode. I've been really, talking to my close friends and family and working. I started working out more, things like that, just being more focused and get tied up in a lot of mess. I've had enough drama for the past few years now to last me a lifetime. So I don't need nobody's drama. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. Make sure you like the video. Please subscribe if you're new here. Hit your notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live for other messages, other readings, and lots more. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know how it resonates with you, We will be doing more of these Let's Chat sessions for those of you that know how it goes. I just kind of randomly get on and we just chime in. This was a great session this morning. I hope you received something out of it. And I want you to know that you're worth it always. We will talk again soon. Make sure you have subscribed and like the video and also hit your notification bell so you'll see when I'm live again. Check out some of the other readings on the channel as always. And if you're interested in a personal or questions, check out my website that's in the description box below. Have a great one, everybody. Stay safe and blessed. And until next time, bye, y'all.